Y'all see my face. You're gonna hear a little boy in the background. What a day, what a day. Turn it down a little bit. Give me 1 second. I have a crying boy in the house right now. Not sure why he's upset. No, I know why he's upset, because he can't come in this room right now, but it is what it is. He frazzled my nerves, so I gotta spray. I gotta sage the room real quick. Give me a second. Just sage this area, this space. So low. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the bonus day session for Get Into It with Amina. I'm a little bit frazzled right now, so give me a second. My son decided he wanted to be the star of the day, and so he said, "I'm going to give the house hell," and that's what he's continuing to do. Well, my oldest daughter's kind of holding it down right now because, he's the only one up. So he said, let me make sure that I put in work, double the work since the twins are asleep. Okay, so I got a few things to pull here. Yeah, let me sage the space. I'm gonna start taking these out of the boxes. But welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's our final session together. So, if you're enjoying it, if you were enjoying it, hopefully, sorry about that. If you are enjoying these sessions, I hope that you'll continue with me in some way. Go to my website, inbox me, see what I got going on. I'm really, like I said before, I'm not really doing group program right now because I'm currently running 2 of them consecutively. Y'all look greasy. I'm sorry. I put cocoa butter on my face right at the last minute. Now I look like a shiny ball. But yeah, I'm not really doing. I'm not starting up the new session until probably the summer, and that's because I'm just trying to see where things are going. I already got too much on my plate. So I need to take it easy. I am doing taking bookings for personal readings. I am taking bookings for mediumship. I am taking bookings for one-on-ones. Even though I was saying I wasn't too sure about the one-on-one STEAM sessions, but I'm still doing them. I'm gonna do them. Where I can fit them in my schedule. I don't know if I'm gonna do the 5 package deals, but we'll see. I have to update my site. And I'm going to be starting, what I am going to be starting is the weekly class where I think I might be doing, this is if you're interested in West African cultural arts and stuff. I'll be blending it with healing arts. So I'm probably going to be doing my sacred Doon dance class, which is a drum and dance class. You don't necessarily have to have a drum, but I think I'm going to blend it. I've been talking to the other instructor, and I'm thinking about blending it with the Susu language course so that it becomes a weekly thing rather than something I got to do 5 days in a row, because that was killing me doing this language class, and 5 days in a row I had to sit and teach the language, and then at the end of the class I had to do like 15 minutes of dance technique. And man, I couldn't wait for that week to be over every time. I was like, I can't wait for this week to end. I can't wait for this week to end. I used to be waiting. And that's why I only did it once a month. But now I think I might make it a weekly thing. So we'll see. I got some things brewing that will keep us all still able to, meet up as a tribe. Of course, you can always, if you subscribe here, then you'll get notified whenever I'm on here. Well, you should. So that you can know when I'm doing any of my, when I've uploaded. Okay, because I'm probably gonna upload readings here still, but it's gonna be limited once I start my podcast. I'll probably only come to YouTube. YouTube will get all the stuff late. Like the month ahead reading will be here way after the Patreon people got it. You know. So, those type of things, that type of perk for if you subscribe. Now, today is 911 messages. I don't think I need this light. There we go. Yeah, today we're doing 911 messages, and what that means is that I'm just going to channel spirit and see what messages want to come through. Now, if you hear something that pertains to you and it sounds like your story, then you take it. I got 2 reads I'm going to do here where it's going to be somebody's specific story. Wait, let me fix this. I think that's a little better. Yeah, it's going to be someone's specific story. And you may even share a vibe with somebody where it's more than one person's story. However, 911 messages, which is a part of my podcast as well, just means it's something that you need to know immediately. Like maybe you're overlooking something, maybe something's about to happen and spirit doesn't want you to miss it. Okay? So that's what today's bonus was about. And if you're a VIP, then of course you get a personal 911 card pull for you at the end of the session. Now, before we get started, I'm going to do a little quick intro, and then I want to do some grounding breaths because I was a little frazzled. So, really quick, while I get my sage and my incense so that we can breathe. Of course, I am Amina Hextall. Obviously, get into it means let's get into it. So, intuitive. And I consider myself to be a master intuitive guide. I am a certified master life coach, spiritual guide, and all of that. But I don't really go into certifications because to me, I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, who cares what you're certified in? What do you offer? What do you do? I shift energy. If you feel like you're going through the dark night of the soul, which is usually when you feel like hopeless, or you're questioning your life, or you're looking back at things from your past and wondering how they affect you now, and you're doing a lot of reflection, but you feel like you're all alone on this journey, and you just can't shake the energy. You try to meditate, you can't ground. You try to distract yourself by doing other things. It's just not distracting. Your mind just keeps going back or keeping you in this dark place. And so what I offer is an opportunity to shift that energy, to change it up within your body. Because once you can balance the energy within, then you can balance the energy around you. And then once your energy has been shifted from dark to light, then you can start to see the things around you start to shift as well. And it's also a shift in perception as well. You're looking at things a lot differently. Now, I like to do it through a group process because I feel like we all could support each other through it. And it makes it a lot more fun. That's not to say don't book a one-on-one session with anyone ever, not just speaking for myself, because I just want everybody to get the enlightenment and the help any which way they can that makes this world a better place if everybody gets their ish together. So I'm not just speaking for myself, but I am saying when you book a one-on-one, it can be a little challenging to go through the process, the journey on your own. So there's like no one from a group that you could talk to and say like, hey, how was today's session? How did it affect you? Well, with me, it was this and blah, 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 and work through it. Like even in my group now, Feel the Shift 2, that's the second level of the original Feel the Shift. We're doing affirmation buddies. So an affirmation buddy is somebody that's going to hit you up every day in the morning for about 7 days in a row, and they're going to affirm something to you. Okay? And that helps better sometimes than saying, I am this. When you're reading, you are, because it's somebody affirming it to you. Okay? And it makes it easier to believe because this person was inspired to send you this affirmation for some reason. So they must see this in you or see something like that in you. So doing the group work is really inspiring because you are able to feed off of each other's energy. One-on-ones, I would say, it's not that it's not good to do. Sorry, I gotta be fat real quick because I did not eat today. Caitlin, if you're on, don't say nothing. But yeah, sometimes I forget self-care. Yes, y'all. The kids was really doing it today, and it was like when one went to sleep, one woke up. But yeah, when you do a one-on-one, it's just you and me. And pretty much after your session, if you don't wanna, what? Get these comments down. YouTube, bring them down, please. Okay, so anyway, if you're in a one-on-one, right, and say after the session you was like very emotional during the session, you might not want to share what happened in the session with random people or friends or people who don't know what's going on in your life, because you and me are going to become very personal. I'm going to ask you things about your past. I might even have to ask you, it might come up in your reading, and I start to know things about your personal life that maybe some of your best friends don't even know. So at the end of the day, when you're looking for somebody to talk to about the session, you're gonna end up talking to me again. Like, hey, when you said this about this and blah, 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 I was thinking, and sometimes I'm not available. That's the problem with the one-on-ones, is that I'm not always gonna be available to you outside of the one-on-one session. Whereas with a group, it's not just me. You could talk to me, you could reach out to others. We have a private group page. You could post up there if you wanna ask a question to the group or whatever. So, I wouldn't say don't do a one-on-one, but I'm just saying the one-on-ones it depends. If you have some heavy trauma, book a one-on-one, because you're not gonna want a group of people knowing. Like say if you went through domestic violence, or if you were, say you experienced rape or something, some kind of trauma that deep, you don't want to expose to a group unless the entire group is about that trauma, where you know everybody in there is gonna be going through the same thing. So it's better to do a one-on-one if that's the case. Now, on the group thing that I'm starting up again, I might be switching it. I'm trying to debate. I recently was on YouTube and saw somebody stole my Feel the Shift and turned it into The Shift. So, I told y'all yesterday how I don't like to be doing what other people are doing. Granted, it ain't the same recipe, but it's still, people could get it confused. Somebody's looking for my thing online and they'll see The Shift. They might think that's it, So I was thinking about switching it. My music is very loud. I was thinking about switching it to what I originally started when I first started my group programs, and that was Where the Nurturers Grow. And it was really a program more for those who worked with or were parents of, or teachers or caretakers or any kind of, therapists, anybody that worked with children who had autism, sensory disorders, and developmental delays or whatever. So I might go back in that direction. I'm not sure yet. Feel the Shift was great, and I feel like maybe those were the people that were supposed to go through that process, and now I'm supposed to go on to work with a different group. Even if these people could fit into that group, then they could just join again. But I'm saying, I think I'm supposed to be moving into something else. But we'll see. I'm always all over the place doing different things. I'm telling y'all, different projects. I really need to get it together. And just really hone in. But yeah, right now, what I'm doing really big time is readings. So feel free to book a personal or medium. I haven't done mediumship in a minute. So yeah, book some mediumship ones if you feel like you want to contact a deceased loved one. That could be even a friend. If you want me to contact someone directly, then you have to do the mediumship booking, because it's totally different from just getting a personal reading. Like you're sitting here and I can literally channel you, rather than I'm literally tugging on the energy of a spirit, and hopefully they want to come through. That's the other thing. You don't want to be calling on an energy and it doesn't want to come through. So it is a lot of extra energy on my end to pull, to hone in. So yeah, I'm taking those. I'm taking personals. The personal readings is a whole bunch I do. So just go to the website, STEAMHolisticArts.com/book-a-reading, and it'll tell you all the kinds I do besides just a general. So today with the 911, the way you'll know if the story is yours is from probably like the first few cards. Because what I'm going to do is first I'm going to pull on the energy of who this is directed to. And if it don't sound like you, then don't take it. Okay? Don't say, well, if the emergency, say that you listen to the rest of the message and it's like, you about to come into some money, you're going to be rich this week. And you turn around and go, wait a minute, that might be mine. No, don't do that. Okay? From jump, you will know if it's your reading. Okay? So I'm going to use the tarot. These two cards, boxes are looking at me. All right, well, whatever, we'll see. And my animal spirits have been calling me for a minute. So there are three animal spirit decks out and a dragon spirit deck. They've been calling. I guess they're like, hey, what up? We here too. We be looking out for y'all. Okay. So they're going to be the ones that the emergency, the 911 message is coming through. I also have another card deck here for advice. This is from my sacred spirit cards. Yeah, and sometimes I think a lot of animals come through this deck as well. So it's a lot of animal spirit energy going on that wants to come through. My VIPs, what you get at the end of this reading is you're going to get a personal pull from my, sorry, I don't remember all the names of these decks, animal spirits deck, knowledge cards. And it'll be telling you which animal spirit right now is dominant in your energy and what they're helping you with and all that stuff. Okay. So let's see. This is the first story. Listen up. See if it sounds like you or something you're going through. It could sound like you or it could sound like your situation. Okay. And keep in mind, it's a general read, so there may be more than one of you that it sounds like, okay? Because we're all in the same tribe. If you're here, you're part of my tribe, and that means, you might have a similar path or a similar journey you're on as some of the others in this tribe. All right, we'll take it. So, all righty. Okay, so this is your story if. And these are all the things that can make it your story. If right now your home front is being shooken up, maybe a marriage going awry, Four of Wands upside down is like somebody that's married or they want a marriage, but things are just not stable in the home right now. It's like a marriage falling apart or not getting the marriage that you wanted. There's an Emperor involved. That's a fire sign. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody that could be kind of controlling. But upright, the energy is not that controlling. I'm getting this may be your energy. If you feel like an emperor, if you feel if you have a masculine energy, if you're a leader, authority figure, you like to be in control of things, people see you as a leader. And then you got temperance reversed. If you're feeling very off, like things are not mixing well, you're not balanced. Everything in your life seems to be making it more chaotic. Like it's like too many ingredients coming in and they're not blending. Like could be too many different friends coming around, maybe too many different come on, spirit, lovers. So yeah, if this sounds like you or your story, then this is your 911 message. It's the first one. I want to get a number of how many they are gonna come through before I even start, because I don't want to be here all day doing 911. So let me see. Wait, where's my number dice? Oh. No, it gotta be more than that. Let me do one more. All right, I'm able to do at least up to 5 of them. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna do, they gave me the number 2, but I feel like it's more than that. And then before I had 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna hit it in the middle and just I'll do 3. Okay. Three 911s. All right, so if this sounds like your story, this is going to be you first. I'm going to use 2 decks, 2 of the animal spirit decks to get your message. No, 1, I'm sorry. 1 animal spirit, 1 dragon, and 1 sacred. Okay. So I'm already feeling like there's a need to balance out your routine. I'm getting daily routine, might be not really set in stone. Maybe you have it keeps switching up and you need a little bit more balance. Time for self, time for play, time for this, time for that. It's just seeming like it's jumbled up right now. A lot of spontaneity. I just jump and do this and that rather than planning or already having rituals set. Or that temperance card is a lot of disruptions to whatever rituals or whatever you like to do daily. There's a lot of imbalance. They throw you off balance, whatever these disruptions are. I'm also getting that with that 4 wands reverse, I looked at the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck was let me look again. The Hierophant reverse, that's right. So that's like a non-traditional type person. So I'm getting with this situation, it's like a marriage that was or a stable home front that is not, it's too much going on, it's not balanced. Too many people, there's a masculine in the middle, so I don't see any feminine energy. It was like just masculine energy. And then the bottom of the deck is like a non-traditional union, like marriage. So if that sounds like you, sounds like a few of my clients. So let's see. I'm getting more spirit. Wow. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. So I'll show you your card. You'll especially feel this is your pal if you are attracted to this animal, or you feel like it could be one of your animals, or if you've ever been told that you're an old soul. So you got walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. So Black Jaguar is coming through to remind you in this, your emergency call that you're getting is to remember that you've been here many times before and that this ain't nothing new. You've been through worse stuff than this, whatever you're facing through this instability. And if you focus on your dreams and what you really want, rather than focusing on, I guess, what you don't want, then things should start to manifest as you want. All right, I'm pulling this next card from Sacred Spirit. All right. And let me shuffle this while I'm at it. Okay, Light Codes is your second card. Travel awaits you. Okay. I'm going to get you some more info. I want to look in the book for Light Codes. And then you have the Crow, Magic. If you've been seeing a lot of crows around, if you feel connected to crows, this could also be your read. Because like I said, also, you know, with this, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be married. With the 4 wands reverse, it's either you're married and it's not stable or it's breaking apart, or you desire a stable marriage or like happy home, and it seems like it's elusive to you, like you can't get it. All right, let me see. All right, with Light Codes, let me hold that up for y'all because I didn't show you the card. Okay. Travel awaits you. Share your mission and ideas with passion. All right, yeah. Codes. Okay. So this is all. You are also a star seed, so you might feel drawn to. When you meditate, you might feel like you're leaving the planet. Sometimes You might be drawn to the moon and the planetary movements and zodiac signs, and you might be drawn to certain constellations and not understand why. Like maybe you like Hercules for no reason. I'm just such into that or whatever. Things like that. Maybe Lemurian, if you're not familiar with that, look it up. They're saying that crystal would be good for you, and that's a star seed crystal. So it's coming through to tell you you're on a mission right now. You should be focused on humanitarian efforts, becoming more earth conscious, and choosing how you contribute to humanity and the planet. That's where you should be focused. Also change your dietary habits, and it'll make you feel a little lighter and more ready to be active. Okay. But if you are a light language channel, which this is pretty much saying, you get messages through the light. All right. Then it's saying, be sure to ground yourself, okay, accordingly. Every time you meditate, maybe you're getting downloads and things like that, messages from higher realms. Yeah, but they really want you to focus on your work you're supposed to do here on this planet. That's what I'm getting from this card. I just wanted to look at it because I don't get light codes that often, this card here. So you got to really, really be a starseed, okay? And then with the crow magic, right now, your 911 call is you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're focusing on what is around you that you don't want to see. And so you're seeing more of it. You're getting more of that energy. But if you focus your energy, because even your first card said you're power from beyond the world, which is like the stars. Focus on what you really want. You're like a manifester. So if you are experiencing negativity right now, Spirit is coming through to say you are way off your track because your mission is to be focused on how you can be in service to humans, okay? And last but not least, last message from Dragon Oracle. And this should be some advice for you. I'll take it. Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Whoever you are, your animal spirit guides are coming through. There is a need for you to really be in contact and in touch with them. Maybe they are giving you courage, is what I'm hearing, and strength as you move through certain things. And they're also bringing you aware to certain signs and things that are happening around you. So pay attention to animals. Maybe if you're outside your house and a stray dog walks by, note the color of the dog. Go to Google. What does it mean if I see, what does it mean spiritually to see this, this, and this? You know, or you're walking on the street and maybe you see a cat or too many birds just take off, like things like that. Look it up, okay? Because it's your guides, your animal spirit guides are trying to send you messages. All right, and they also help you to heal. They also help you to heal. So pay attention to that. But overall, whoever's message that was, or whoever, how many of y'all message that was really a message of saying you're focusing on the negative. Yes, you do need to clear some of that energy out, but out of your home space and things like that. But how they still are saying if you keep putting too much energy towards that, you're going to only keep seeing more and more of what you don't want to see. You're going to see more imbalance, you know, and stuff like that. Alrighty, that was one person or somebody's, 911. Okay, 3 more to go. Well, hopefully, I don't want to give Spirit a number and then they're like, no, we told you 2. So let me just see what we got here. Okay, it gave me the King of Swords, so I could do 2 or 4. Doesn't matter. King of Swords is the truth. Alrighty. So when I put out the 3 cards, I'm going to tell you what they're saying. If it's your situation, if it sounds like it could be you, then claim the read. Let me do a chat check. I feel like I'll be so left out. I have to be on my laptop. All right. Hey, Afua. I'm going to say I need to be on my laptop from now on because then I see the chat on the side. But when I'm on my phone, I have to click a button and it raises it up for me to see it. Okay. So this is the second person story. Whoa. All right. Whoever this is, it's a lot they want to say. I'm trying to flip it. 911 emergency, and this joint flipped the whole thing. Sorry guys, if you watch me often, you know I'm nosy when people pull up. All right. It's just my baby daddy. Who daddy is? Okay. So. Alrighty, so let's see whose story this is. Let me get a sip of water, y'all. I'm starting to sweat. So whoever this is, or it must be more than one of y'all, or I don't know what, but they jumped in their gathering, okay? Because I broke into a sweat now. I'm like sweating. Alrighty. This could be a few of y'all stories too. Oh, okay. So if this sounds like you or your story, claim to read. So the first card you got is the death card. So you are apparently going through a transition. If this is your story, you will feel like a part of you is dying and a new part of you is being reborn. And that's for the good, not bad. When you get the death card up right, it means something that needed to transform, a change within you or your life is dying, so that something new and better is going to be born out of it. Now, the energy you're moving into, the rebirth energy you should be feeling, is victorious. 6 of Wands is like you're feeling like, okay, I'm on my glow up now. I'm feeling confident. I feel like I look good. And this could be man or woman. It doesn't matter the gender. Just go with the energies. You know, the card pictures don't mean nothing. But they do have some meaning, but, you know, not really. All right. Also, in this victory, you are Queen of Coins. You're someone who is a feminine energy that is usually very secure in their financial status, and they're very comfortable. But in this case, it's like you have this rebirth into victory where you feel like, yeah, I've had some victories, I've had some accomplishments, but for some reason you're the Queen of Coins reversed. You still feel like you're not financially stable, you don't feel financially grounded or anything. And the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Maybe you feel like something's coming, but you don't know, or maybe there's an opportunity coming towards you right now. Whatever it is, it's coming in fast. So maybe you had an opportunity to make money, maybe a job offer, maybe an inheritance, maybe somebody mentioned a grant or something. Whatever the case may be, it's coming towards you quick. Maybe you don't see it, but you can feel it. But if you're usually somebody who usually got their money good, and at this time or for a while now, you've been feeling like my money ain't been where I want it to be. However, you've been having small victories like, well, maybe you achieved something you want to achieve, you know, to that extent, then this is your story. All right, let's get you your 911 read. What do you need to know right now? And keep in mind, like I said, we all gonna, some of us may be sharing stories because we all in the tribe together. Okay. All right, so I see already with your 911 call, you're going to be, they want you to know that you are powerful and you manifest stuff. And don't let anything, like stay your gentle, your loving self, but you're very strong at the same time. Whatever it is that you are victorious in, but financially you feel like you're not there yet, it's like you're being told not to give up. Something, that Chariot that's coming towards you is an opportunity. Something's coming in. I'll show you the cards in a minute. I just want to read them because, Lord, if y'all can feel the heat I'm sitting in right now. I want to take my head wrap off. It's so hot right now. Okay, you have emergency issue with love too, a matter of the heart. There's a few of y'all I could feel vibing. This is your story. Okay. Those that I know personally. Okay, so let me see. Okay. The Crow is back. Now I really know whose story this is. I know a few people. Okay. And I'll get you the dragon last. All right, so your first card is the bear, grizzly bear, power. And grizzly bears are so cute. They look so cuddly and cute and soft, but they're very strong and they are very powerful and they will rip your face off if they have to, okay? So what they want you to realize is that's what you are, like a bear. I'm not even gonna look at the chat. Okay? Maybe like a mama bear. Or could be a papa bear. All right, mama or papa bear. But they want you to know that you're very powerful. And the card says, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Maybe that's something you need to affirm if you feel like this is your story. But the emergency for you is that you got to follow your intuition and really go where it leads you. And don't let any incidents in your life cause you to lose your kindness, because your lovingness, the way you are loving, the way you nurture people, the way you care for people is your strength. And don't give up. When you want something, you're facing a goal, maybe there's something you want right now and you feel discouraged, they're saying don't give up. Maybe they're jumping in now to tell you not to give up. Yeah, because your next card is Eternal Union. A new love is forming. So maybe you're feeling very victorious with certain things in your life, but then when you're the Queen of Pentacles reverse, it's like maybe even if you have financial wealth, you still feel like, or security, you still feel like something's missing. And so they're saying to stay strong, don't give up. There's something new forming, and it could be an old relationship renewing itself or something completely new coming in. So that's your 911 emergency call. Don't already give up on love or whatever you want. Okay, maybe you want to be married, maybe you want a stable relationship, or you're looking for something like that. Even with work, maybe you want a job where you could be settled in and it's like gonna be where this is my match, this is where I belong. Whatever the case may be, don't give up, because something is forming that's gonna be new. And the crow is back. So this tribe here, we got the crow heavy, because trust and believe, I wake up every morning to call. Since I lived in Queens, New York, all the way here to Statesville, North Carolina. They done followed me. So yeah, the crow represents magic. That means new thing, like the power to manifest, for one. When you see or hear them crows, think about what it is you want to manifest, because they're coming through to get the message to take you to the higher up for you. Also, they are a reminder of the magic within, just the power you have within to manifest, to bring what you want into fruition. So you're really being told, don't give up, that what you want is in your reach. And I'm thinking you're getting this emergency because you might have already been kind of like, I'm never going to get that. I'll never have that, or whatever it is that you want. And they're coming through to say, yes, you can. And yes, you will, because it's already forming. You just don't see it yet. Okay, advice from the dragons. I love dragons, by the way. I'm a dragon head. Dragon head, that sounds crazy. I love dragons, though, okay? I really do. I collect dragon oracle cards. I just don't use them that often, because sometimes I realize the pictures of the dragons might freak people out. Like, oh my God. Okay. Because I know a lot of people associate dragons to, like, serpents and stuff like that. Alrighty. You have golden orange dragon. Expands your light for ascension. Wow. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. So you're getting reminded again, no matter what you're going through, still keep your same kindness. Keep your same nurturing energy. Maybe certain things that are happening in your life are making you start to want to be a little bit more harder and maybe you feel like I've been being too nice to people, but they're saying don't let those incidents change the way you are. Yes, put up your boundaries. Yes, don't be a fool. Like, I'm just going to be nurturing the people that give me their ass to kiss. No, don't do that. But they're saying still maintain. You can be a warrior and be peaceful. You battle in a different way. Now, with these books and papers floating around, I feel like you also, writing is very powerful for you. Maybe writing down affirmations, writing out your thoughts. If you have somebody you want to say something to, because my throat chakra's shutting down. So there's this group here. You got somebody you need to express yourself to. And if you feel like you can't, they're saying write it. Write it out, everything that you want to say. Even if you, and afterwards, read it out loud so you feel like you're saying it to the person, visualize them, and then get rid of it. But journaling is going to help you, writing out your stories, writing out your thoughts. Okay, that's their advice to you. And they're also saying your light is expanding. So you are doing some spiritual work. It's being noted. Spirit is saying they see it. You are ascending. But just remember your magnificence. It feels like you forget it. You shut down. You don't say everything you should say. Okay. That was the second story. 2 more to go. Let's see story number 3. These are interesting. I feel like I'm like reading soap operas. Okay. Now remember, I lay out the first 3 cards. If it sounds like you, it's your story. If it doesn't, pass it. But you can also listen for advice, because the cards do give some great advice. Even if it's not your story, you can always take that advice and use it and apply it to your life. Because remembering you're magnificent, why not? So yeah, you can take any story and apply it to you. Alrighty. Story number 3. I keep splitting it and the moon keeps coming up. Story number 3. Something that's not being seen or told, or something that's being hidden. Let's try this one more again. And I'm gonna do a cut. This story looks a little bit more rough. Okay. Bottom of death. Oh. Alright. This is your story if you've recently gone through a disappointment. 5 of Cups is regret. Maybe you feel like you put your love and your heart into somebody, and the energy wasn't reciprocated. Or maybe you feel like maybe you recently broke up with someone and you have regrets, like maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe you hurt a friend and you and a friend had a falling out. Whatever the case may be, you're having a lot of regrets and sadness around something that was very emotional for you. But you're still holding on. But the 6 of Swords reverse, Spirit is trying to guide you to better shores to get you out of this funk, but you're not leaving. You're holding on to the shore. Holding on to the shore. Okay? So this way you would be moving on. See that shore in front of you? Alright? You got swords, or your box is decorated with swords. So you pretty much, that's like a symbol of you being protected and guided towards the truth. But reversed, it's like you're trying not to see the truth. And you don't want to leave. You're trying to stay. But staying is making you feel like this. And whatever you're holding on to. 2 of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're still hanging on to something. So if this is your story, you feel like you have a choice to either go one way or go another way. And you don't know what to do. So you're holding on to both wands. And you're not making up your choice, or you're waiting for some kind of change. 2 of Wands could sometimes be like you're longing for something or someone, and you're hoping that they're going to turn around and come back or change things so that you don't have to go off to better shores. The bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups reversed. So this is like you thought this was going to be your emotional fulfillment. This has to be relationship based. It's too many cups, So it has to do something with a relationship that you thought was going to be your end all. You thought you was going to be married, happy life, kids, love. And it didn't turn out that way, but you're still hanging on. Okay? Let me get you your number 1 advice, because apparently you need it if you are hanging on to the shore. Right there, that's a tip that you need to let go. Okay? You need to let go of the shore. Spirit's trying to guide you to something better. but you're hanging on to something that you should have been let go of. Obviously, if it didn't bring you emotional fulfillment like you thought, then why are you still hanging on to that short? It's time to move on. And this could apply to a lot of people. Maybe some of y'all here got more than one story being told, so you never know. It's just whatever you need to hear in this moment, all right? All right, and I went past this and it came right back. Like, nope, that's the card. Okay. The Heron. Let me see. Let me just put them all out and then I'll do the dragon last. All right, yeah. Not gonna like your advice. 911 is coming through to tell you do. 911 is coming through to tell you need to be alone for a little bit and have some patience. But and go within. But we gonna see what else. I'll take you. All right, yeah. You're giving your energy to too much of your energy somewhere that you should not be. All right, let's keep going. Split the deck and I saw the words forgiveness. Either you need to forgive somebody or you need to forgive yourself. It's here again. I gotta show it to you. Split it twice, got forgiveness. Okay, so you may need to forgive someone or, you know, or you feel like you need forgiveness for something. All right, let's get this. All right. Oh, I can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm glad you saw it flip out. You can see I did not pick it 3 times. So, the first card is the Heron. Patience. The heron is, I think this is a bird that is in Egypt. And you know why I'm saying that? Because I used to play Assassin's Creed, the Egyptian version, and we had to find heron feathers. So that's the only reason why I know what kind of bird this is. So you learn things from PlayStation. Okay? So it says, create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So there's a need for you to go within, do some meditating, get into nature, connect to Mama Earth, let go of the shore and be patient. Maybe you need to imagine yourself like you're in a boat and God took the oars. You know how people say, Jesus, take the wheel. That's what you need to be saying right now. All right, is what Spirit is saying. You need to close your eyes and meditate and let the divine or whatever you call on God or Jesus, whoever you want, and let them steer the boat for now, all right? That'll help you find balance and you'll start to come clear on what your purpose is and where you want to go and what you want to do, all right? Guardian. You got the wolf. Now, the Guardian is coming through to say guard your energy. Maybe you are putting too much energy into this situation that you're trying to hold on to, and Spirit is saying you're putting too much energy there. You got to guard it. Maybe somebody is draining you of your energy and you don't realize it, but there is your animal spirits are coming through like, hello, guard your energy. Don't just be giving your energy out everywhere, every which way. Then we have the deer that jumped out 3 times to say forgiveness. Now, you may either feel like somebody did you wrong, or you feel like maybe you were dumb. Like I was dumb. I shouldn't have made this choice. Whatever the case may be, there's a need for you to forgive either someone else or yourself. You know, maybe you're beating yourself up for something and you feel like, oh man, I'm so stupid. I shouldn't have did that. Or I wish I didn't treat this person that way. Or I wish I stayed here and didn't go there. Whatever the case may be, there's a need, a big, strong need for forgiveness because this card showed itself to me 3 times. So that is your number 1 advice is you gotta be patient, watch where you're spending your energy and who you're giving your time to, and forgive anybody who has wronged you and forgive yourself for allowing that or to happen. Because I'm not a strong believer in just forgiving everybody for anything, okay? My belief is if you want to forgive somebody for something, they should be apologetic. If they're not sorry, why am I just forgiving? What you can do instead is just release them. Release that energy. Release them from being responsible for whatever they did to you. For example, if you feel like you had a friend backstab you, maybe they were talking behind your back, and you find out they were talking crap about you, trying to bring your name down or whatever, didn't wish you well. And they might not be sorry. You might approach them on it and they're like, yeah, I said it. What now? You know, you gonna beat me up? We gonna fight? Like, you know, and we, you know, my tribe, we're not provoked to fighting that easily, because we're most of us in my tribe, we're known as don't get that person upset. You see their other side. We're the Hulk. I like to say, and I got on the color today. We're like the Hulk. It's like, I'm really nice and kind, but you ain't like me when I'm angry, so don't push me there. So, you know, it sometimes can be hard to forgive, especially when you come to somebody and they're looking in your face like, okay, I did that. Now what? So it might come down to you having to let that situation, not the relationship, but the situation go. And if you don't want to deal with the person anymore, then that's your choice. We are the, yes, for me, that's what I'm saying. We're the kind ones, and then people get the flip side, and then they're like, oh my God, you crazy or whatever. Now you're crazy once they pulled it out of you. But it's time for you to forgive yourself if you flipped on anybody. If, you know, forgive yourself if you feel like somebody did you wrong and they're not really sorry about it. You know, forgive yourself, because sometimes you'll beat yourself up. I've done it before where I'm like, damn, I was stupid. Damn, I'm dumb. How could I let this person, they did this to me like 2-3 times, especially in love relationships, where you feel like you might have let somebody play you more than once and stuff like that. And you start to feel like, dang, I'm dumb, and beating yourself up. And Spirit is saying there's a need for you to forgive the other party and forgive yourself. And if you forgive the other party, it doesn't mean you got to forgive them and be cool with them. And you be like, I forgive you. I'm over that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to just guard my energy and keep it moving. Or you could just say, I'm going to release you from the responsibility of having to be responsible for how I feel. Because sometimes people say stuff and it's you feel the way you feel about what they say. Might not have even been their intent to make you feel that way. So yeah, they would be looking at you like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. And don't we all hate those type of apologies? I was just talking about that recently with somebody. I was like, I do not like apologies when people go, well, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. Or I'm sorry those words made you feel that way. Because they're not really saying they're sorry for what they did. They're saying they're just sorry you feel that way. And that is not, to me, a sincere apology. So sometimes some people just have to say, okay, well, you know, that's it. They don't realize how they affected me, and so I'm gonna forgive you for your ignorance and keep it moving. Okay, so that's your 901 advice. Patience and forgiveness is standing out, but really guard your energy. All right, you got the fire dragon coming through. Woo, ain't this the dragon that's on the cover? You got the main dragon coming through. Okay, so it says, fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you. Wow. Let's take a breath on that. You got the fire dragon. That means this is pretty much almost like Archangel Michael. Like the fire dragon's energy is pretty much getting rid of anybody or anything around you that is coming from the dark. That is a lower energy that wants to pull your energy down. This is like a double energy guardian coming through. 2 of them that are trying to guard you. The freaking dragon is like literally burning up any lower energies, and that could be any that you created as well. Maybe you might have done something you don't feel too good about, and it made you feel like a lower vibe. It's getting rid. It cleanses. Fire is cleansing, and it says you are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Wow. So yeah. You're protected. You're protected. So it's no need for you to cling to anything. You're being guided. Whatever inspires you, move towards it. You have animal spirit energies around you that are just clearing your path. But you got to let go of the shore, because they're going to clear your path and then you're not moving forward. Got to make sure you're moving forward. That's their advice. Their 911 for you. That maybe that's something you've been doing for quite some time, if this is the 911. And yeah, Just go within, forgive yourself and for anything that you blame yourself for, and move on to that new shore that's waiting for you. Why am I mixing these first? Okay. All right, and that was your story. Claim it. Last but not least, the fourth 911 emergency message, and then I will pull my VIPs, their personal spirit card, animal spirit. This one will fall upside down. Right, love wants to stay that way. Oh, and she's back. Okay. All right. If you just recently, you might have recently lost a job or quit a job or somebody that was financially carrying you, dropped you, or you feel like you were left out in the cold. All right, at some point where it was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make ends meet. I don't know what I'm gonna do to make money. Maybe you were dating or married to somebody who was financially stable. Y'all broke up and you feel like they don't think about you, they don't care about you, they don't help you. Or you had a job that you feel like you put a lot of work into, and then you either quit or they fired you. And at the end of it, you kind of felt like, well, damn, I don't know which way to turn. Now I'm struggling. And there's nobody really helping me here. That cycle came to an end. That was a cycle you were going through. You were apparently doing things for people that weren't worthy, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you were at a job where they didn't value what you brought to the table, or you were in a relationship where you weren't valued. All right, you were easily kicked to the curb, is what I'm hearing. That was a cycle you were going through. You were supposed to learn something from that cycle about going after what you love, not staying in something out of fear, but because maybe you were holding on to something out of fear, and that's why you had to get thrown out, fired, broken up with. Something had to happen so that you would snap out of it and let that cycle come to an end. A new cycle is beginning. This is the world. So you may be feeling like a fresh start is happening for you right now. My hand is itching like money. Okay, yeah, we got the Queen of Coins upright. So you're feeling kind of financially stable right now. You went from feeling like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, to that ending and coming to a close, and you are now moving into a period where you're starting to feel more good with your coin. You feel very stable, like, and comfortable. Okay, bottom of the deck though, you have, and this is the truth, Ace of Swords is right under it. You have somebody in your life that is a masculine, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be, doesn't have to be that sign, but they have that energy, like that fiery energy, who is controlling from a distance. They might not be in your face with it. You don't realize it. They're watching you. They watch what you're doing, and they're kind of like, they want to micromanage your life. They may be behind your back, talking to people, trying to influence things that are happening around you, trying to figure out what you're doing, with whom, trying to learn the truth of what's going on with you, because they feel like they don't really know, they can't really see, and they're scared to come towards you. They see you as a Queen of Swords, and like you're gonna cut them down. This is somebody who's depressed and they've been thinking about you for a while. I'll tell y'all now, my tribe, I'm gonna claim this story. Yeah, this feels like might be mine. If anybody else is going through the same thing where you feel like you have a masculine that you no longer allowed to control your life, but they're still kind of, you don't know this though, you may not be aware. See, I'm an Intuit, I know, but this is shadow energy. That means this is somebody behind the scenes you might not pay attention to, but they want to like control what you're doing. They want to be involved in your life. With the Ace of Swords under that, that is definitely the truth. That's saying confirmation. This person wants to come forward towards you and try to tell you their truth. But we got Queen of Swords reversed. They feel like you're going to be like, get the F out of here. I don't want to hear what you got to say, and cut them with your words. Eight of Swords, dag, the whole story is here. Eight of Swords, this person is depressed. They're like, they feel like they're stuck on you. Like they can't move forward towards you. They can't stop looking towards you. It's a stuck energy, and it's very depressing to be in a state where you feel like I can't I can't pull myself out of this funk. But they're going to try to come towards you. 8 of Wands. Spirits tell me to tell this whole message. Jesus is, are y'all trying to give me a message? This eight of Wands means they're going to come hit you up. They're going to get a message is coming in quick. I hope some of you guys are sharing this story. This person is obsessing. We got the devil. They are obsessing over you. This is somebody who is really, they think about you all the time, 24/7. They feel like you broke their heart or they broke your heart, one or the other. But they're about to take a leap of faith and be a fool. They're about to take a leap of faith. And it's not reversed, so it's not being a fool so much as they're just going to trust in the universe and just reach out. So it's coming soon. That was deep. Alrighty, can we, if this is your story, claim it. You probably won't want to. Alrighty, let's see what is the message here, the emergency that you need to hear. This is very interesting today, these 911 readings. And remember, the Emperor could be Empress as well. I didn't do VIPs yet. They're last. This is just 911 messages. That means it'll be it's random. If it's your story, it's your story. If it's not, then it won't resonate, you know. But you can listen in. You can also always get advice, you know, from someone else's advice for maybe your own personal situation. Okay. Woo. Okay, we take it. If this ain't looking just like the crow. So your first card is the Raven, which you can mistake for a crow. They almost look exactly alike. So pretty much it's almost feeling like the same energy. Shaman. Okay, we'll read that after. Let's go to the next card. But the Raven is representing the Shaman. The Shaman is like a natural healer, you know, that uses earth, natural, you know, a natural healer. And it goes. Yikes. All right. Birth of creation, potential growth. I might have to look in the book for that. I never got that card before. Alrighty. Ascended Masters are coming through for this reading. If you don't know, for this message, if you don't know the Ascended Masters, there's a whole bunch. But some of the main known ones I always will mention will be Jesus Christ, Buddha, Virgin Mother Mary, Prophet Muhammad, Isis, different deities in Orisha. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. So if you feel connected to any of those guides, then this could be your story as well. I did not mean for that to happen, but I will take it. It says lizard dream. All right. Oops, sorry if you got on headphones. I didn't mean to do that. I hate when people do that and I got on my headphones and they're banging things around. All right. So let's start. All right. So your 911. Your 911 messages that you got to remember. You have to remember your power. That you are a magician. You are a creator. All right. So you have to make sure you are using these gifts for good. Is what I'm hearing. All right. Do not use these gifts. Like what I'm hearing is sometimes you are calling in what is not good for you. Okay. Just because you want it. And they're saying don't do that. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. So watch what you say and watch what you're thinking is also being told here. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So you're going through some kind of spurt. Let me see real quick. I can't stand when let me just see. I want more clarity on the Raven. Just so you can see if this is actually for you. Okay, so I'm also getting, you're going to have a lot of magic, like miraculous things are going to be happening. Okay, you have to have courage. You have to be willing to just be spontaneous and go with stuff. There's a lot of good luck coming your way. It says good luck. Okay, I start observing ravens in nature because it is one of your totems. All right, and when magic is near, this card appears. So something magical is coming. Maybe you've been kind of in a funk thinking like, what was your situation? Maybe you were feeling like you're stuck in something, or maybe you were feeling like, let me get that. Yeah, like you were feeling left in the cold, and now you're starting to feel your glow up, like you're feeling financially stable, or maybe you're not yet, but they're saying it's coming. And they just want you to start noticing the signs that things are changing. Synchronicity, shapeshifter, it means you have the ability to transform. You could be one thing and then decide, all right, I'm not doing that no more, I'm doing this. If Raven is your totem, you are creative and love playful interaction. You cultivate the natural philosopher within yourself. You have incredible knowledge in your subconscious mind to retrieve that maybe from experiences you've had. You know, you've stored different wisdom. And they want you to learn to meditate and reach deep within yourself to your own reservoir of wisdom. Go into the dark and bring back the light. So go back, look at some of your past experiences and bring back the wisdom that you've gained from them, the lesson you learned from those experiences. Okay? Raven can fly you there and introduce you to riches of wisdom beyond your wildest imagination. So you should, you can use Raven in your meditations when you feel like you want to reach certain levels or whatever of light and of dark, to go into the dark past and to bring it to the light, to the surface. And I want you to ask yourself, have you forgotten how magical you are? Don't let negative thinking undo your reality. So watch your thinking, all right? Things are going fine in your life is what Spirit is saying. Things are really going in the direction that you wanted them to go in. However, because you're starting a new cycle, that's going to be prosperous. However, your mind, sometimes you think negatively, you don't have faith. You're going through a complete rebirth and you're almost like, because you can't see the other end, the other side, the same, you're putting doubts and you're not keeping your faith in the magic. All right. And they want to remind you to go for your dreams with this dream card here. Keep your eye on the prize, that what you dream for is coming. Birth of creation, potential growth. There's something that you have been working on or you're really focused on that has humongous potential to be something big, big, big. All right. But if your mindset is like, I don't see it, then it will not manifest. So yeah, that's your main advice, is watch your mind, how you're thinking of things, and focus on what it is you're dreaming and what you want to create. Because you're a shaman, you have the ability, you're like a magician. You have the ability to make it manifest. Okay? Just watch your thinking. Something is about to come into fruition though with this birth of creation. Something either you're planning or doing has huge potential to be big. And I wish that I was doing a full personal reading so I could see exactly what it is. But here's your advice if this was your story. Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon, which I've never pulled out this deck ever, and I've used this deck before. Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. Wow, you're going through a karmic shift. Okay. So what that pretty much is saying, that your karma, this dragon is kind of clearing your karma, the energy of that dragon. And as long as you're working, I'm feeling heart chakra energy. It's like you're going through a heart chakra healing, and it's going to reset everything, like bring your energy back into balance. And it'll be like almost like the world card, like a whole reset, a restart. Everything you've done in the past or even past lifetimes, it will be cleared. You'll be starting on a new slate. So it says, see all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. So notice the good. God is all around you. Cut those cords. There are, in fact, you don't even have to cut them. What it's saying here is your karma is being cleared. You're starting on a whole new slate. Cords that, that are not going to help you in this loving light and energy. This animal spirit is dissolving those cords, so that those people will no longer even be able to be attached to you or in your energy at all. So all they want you to do is focus on your dreams, your goals, stay in contact with God, and know that you are magical and you're manifesting things with what you're saying and thinking. So watch it. That is your 911. All right, focus on your dream. I keep hearing focus on your dream. There's something big. There's something you're planning that's going to be bigger than what you're thinking. Okay, way bigger than what you think. And it could be several things. I'm almost hearing like several things you might have in the works are going to be bigger than what you think. Okay. And that's what I got for you. 911 calls. Lord have mercy. So, now, my VIPs, what's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm going to pull y'all an extra card. This animal that comes up is going to be one that is majorly high up on your totem right now. All right. If anybody wants to hear more about these animals, then that's fine. You can always stay on. I said today I was going in a different order, so VIPs, we're starting with Stacy today. And then we're working up backwards. So Afua, you would be last. It would be Stacy, Monique, Caitlin, then Afua. Good Lord. Okay, it was supposed to have been one, but you got 3 animal spirits that jumped out. The swan, the caribou, and what is this? Oh, a gull, the seagull. That's interesting. Okay, so let's start. You got 2 birds for one. So this is the first card, and she almost looks like a priestess as well. The swan. I feel like you're going through some kind of transformation. Maybe at one point you weren't feeling yourself, and now you're starting to see your beauty, and it's starting to radiate on the outside. You're starting to see your, wow. I wasn't even reading it. And the card says, transformation, loss of innocence, beauty. All right. So you're starting to see or realize how beautiful you are. You're going through like a birth into a new you. Like going from becoming like a goddess like energy. And if you don't feel it yet, it's coming. Okay. You also have the caribou, which I think is a reindeer in plain English. Okay. And it says it symbolizes the cycle of life, rebirth, and abundance. See, I'm saying it felt like a rebirth. Like maybe you were, I don't want to say ugly, but like the ugly duckling story where maybe you did not see your beauty, or you did not see your worth, or you didn't see how your goddess energy you have. And now something has shifted where you can see it. Okay. Yeah, it's like being just born, this reborn into this goddess-like energy. Okay. Okay. So they're also talking about the cycle of life with this card and rebirth. Whereas you might be starting, this animal also comes through to help you remember the cycle of life, that things that pass away, something new comes in. Or even if something dies, it reforms, it can reform and become something else, And so they want you to keep in mind, I think this is a reminder from your ancestors that they're not under the earth, is what I'm hearing. They're singing it to me, but I don't feel like singing right now. It's like the dead are not under the earth. They want you to keep in mind that they're with you. All right. Oh, this is pretty. I didn't even see that this is the design of the card. All right, this is the seagull. I was holding it the wrong way. Now I can see it. I'm going to turn this light out. Okay. Woo! Okay, so what this is saying is creation and emotions. Okay, so I feel like the seagull is trying to beckon you Where do seagulls spend most of their time? By the ocean, of course, because that's where their food resource is. So they're always by the ocean looking for the next snack. And they're saying, I'm hearing water is going to be very healing for you, especially when you want to be creative, and when you want to release emotions. Okay, and also you can use this bird to connect you to the heavens, the otherworldly spirits. When you see the seagull, I'm getting it's a sign to you. That's spirits. Some of your spirit guides come around you. Maybe ancestors. Maybe well, ancestors are deceased loved ones, but not all ancestors. You don't know all of them. So, but anyway, that's what they're representing. Okay. Oh, and the image is Amphitrite, the ancient Greek sea goddess who governs the emotions. So yeah, she's like helping you purge some of your emotions. Maybe you've been going through a dark night of the soul, looking back at your past and bringing new life into your future. And this also is a Greek goddess on this other card. Let me see. Any cultures found from native? Oh no, she's just growing into a goddess energy. Because I was like, this looks like a goddess here too. And then this is a goddess. So yeah, you're really blooming and blossoming into your goddess energy. These three animals are totems for you. Yeah, so just keep your eye on your glow up. You're another person glowing up. Keep letting these emotions out. Things that you're feeling, you have to release them somewhere. They say go to the ocean, go to the water. Okay, sit by water, even if it's a lake or something, and that's where you can get your feelings out. You're going through a transformation, though, a rebirth, and you're gonna find yourself feeling more abundant, more like a wealth of love coming in, maybe a wealth of money, because abundance isn't just money. All right, Stacy, that's what I got for you. Your message from your animal spirit guides. Monique, you're next. Let me let that. I don't want to see if that comes back around. Let me do it the other way. You have the frog coming through first. Now the frog represents feminine energy. Okay? Creation as well. The frog is a creature of the water and has been associated with new life. Okay? So there is a rebirth you're going through as well into your feminine energy. You might feel more creative. I'm hearing like maybe wanting to do creative things. The frog is also associated with the moon, which is another feminine symbol. All right. So the moon is going to have a strong effect on you. Pay attention to the moon cycles. Maybe certain points when the moon is in a certain phase, you might feel more femininely charged. Okay. Oh, really? That's good, Stacy. I saw that. But yeah, another one that needs to get with water. A lot of maybe there's a lot of emotions you got bottled up and you need to release them. The water will help you do that. They're showing me you almost like Mama Wati. Look her up. She's a goddess. If you heard of Yemaya, she's like the Haitian version of Yemaya. She's the goddess of the oceans and the water. And when they draw her or paint her, she's usually seen like in the middle of the ocean holding up the tips of her skirt with her fingers, and it might be fish on the tips of her fingers, but she's like goddess of the ocean in the Haitian belief, spiritual belief. Okay, so the frog is here to tell you to stay in your feminine, your divine feminine energy. You're going to be feeling very creative. Also, another person that's going to be feeling very beautiful and but also very feminine. And the moon is going to bring that on for you. Pay attention for the new moon, when the new moon is coming. And I don't know when it is. I think it may be April 2nd or 3rd. Don't take my word for it. I have to Google it. I haven't done that, looking up that yet, because I've been still trying to shake off this full moon energy that was driving me nuts since the 18th. So I'm still, wait, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Good. So we like out of that energy now. Sheesh. Or moving gradually out of it. But yeah, look for the next new moon. It'll make you feel very feminine, and they're saying you should do something like ritualistic. Maybe go by the water, go by a lake, maybe even drum or dance, do something, dance in your house, something very feminine that connects you to the divine feminine within you. And this one was at the bottom of the deck, the coyote. So sorry, 3 cards didn't jump out. You know, I don't know, Stacy, that was a rare one because it wasn't supposed to be 3, but I guess you needed all 3. You got the coyote, and that symbolizes transformation. Everybody's going through some changes in this group, I see. Transformation, creation, cunning, good fortune. So you got some luck coming in your way. And you got creation twice. 2 cards that say creation on them. So don't get pregnant. But yeah, you have the ability to create big time right now. If you have any creative ideas, anything you want to give birth to, I'm holding that card wrong. Okay, this is the time. Or you could call on these energies and they will help you. Sitting by water will also help you. Maybe sitting in the tub too if you can't get to water, like a body of water. And that's for that could go for you too, Stacy, if you're still here. Sitting in the tub as well can help when you can't get by water. Just soak and just, you know, let your emotions flow into your water. And that'll be a healing for you, and a transformation will occur. Now, the coyote often gets misread as a trickster and mischievous and things like that, like, you know, from the cartoons especially. But really, the coyote is like kind of supernatural, kind of magical. Okay. I saw what you said. I'm sure. All right. So just you're very fertile with ideas then, and able to give birth to some new creative ideas. Okay. Okay. So the coyote, I had an accent out of nowhere. The coyote is like coming through to get you to step into your power. Just as they see the coyote as a trickster, as you saw, like the Road Runner and all that stuff cartoon when we were young. It's not seen as a trickster in this sense, more as a magician. He's able to make all these inventions and so smart and able to like create all this stuff. And in real life, the Road Runner would have got caught and been killed. But in the essence of the coyote, they're saying you have that same ability to make something out of nothing, almost like magic. So maybe you'll have an idea. Maybe you might feel like you weren't having good fortune, and then you might do something and then things shift. But there's good fortune around you. And when you feel like you're not in a fortunate space, call on the coyote's energy. And it'll bring you ideas. Coyotes are cunning. They think really good. All right. And they plan. You know, they're not, even if they do something that's spontaneous, trust and believe the coyote already checked all the details to make sure they'd be okay. That's what I'm getting. All right. That was what came through for you, Mel. On the next VIP, Caitlin. I gotta hold these cards tight when I do you. I don't know. Cards start, I'll get like 20 cards coming out. Okay. Y'all being good today. Y'all hating it. All right. Oh, they said what? Oh no, they did. Yeah, y'all only gave me one card. Right when I said, "Oh, ancestors, y'all are chilling today," and then the card flew out. I thought they was about to like knock everything out my hand for being a wise ass. All right, you got the crocodile as your first animal totem. There's something with the crocodile. Call on the crocodile or the alligator energy. You have opportunities. The crocodile represents opportunity, risk, fertility, and life. All of y'all are fertile. Maybe it's ideas. But yeah. Use that energy. And this is another water creature. So yeah, water is very healing for you. Sitting in the tub, sitting by water, lakes, going to beaches, putting your feet in a pond or something like that. It's very healing for you. But what this animal is coming through to say to you, it's also a feminine energy as well that is coming off of the crocodile. And it's very often been associated with dragons. So you may want to look into dragon energy as well, as something that would be like a guardian energy for you. And you know, dragons guard treasures. So there's some kind of treasure that there's an opportunity, a new opportunity, they're saying. But there's going to be a significant risk with it. And they want you to call in this energy when you feel afraid to take a risk towards an opportunity. Because it's almost like the same thing as dragons guard hoards of treasure. Now, if you didn't have no money, nowhere, no food or nothing, and you knew that within that cave there was this treasure, but the only thing in the way was this sleeping dragon, they're saying you would need to take that risk. You would take it to go get what you try to get what you need to eat and survive. So, and you don't know if you're going to get caught. You don't know if you're going to make it back out. But just trying, taking that risk can bring you new life, a new energy within yourself, a new accomplishment. And they're saying that the opportunity that's going to come for you, though it may seem risky, it's going to bring, it'll bring a new energy if you take the risk. That's what I'm hearing. So just shield your energy, guard, colons, crocodile, alligator, dragon, whichever you feel more comfortable with, as to help you feel protected moving towards certain things that seem risky to you. And the bottom of the deck animal you have birds. Just all birds. Side joke, guys, for something that she found in her backyard. Okay, but things that were in the backyard. Birds, girls, they represent for you divinity. So that's almost like God trying to reach out, show you a sign. Liberation, creativity, rebirth, and the soul. So when you see birds, they're saying they're powerful symbols for you, especially and they are in many cultures. But what it means for you is to free yourself. You're free. It's a reminder to you that you are not stuck or trapped in any situation. And just like the birds, you could just jump up, open your wings, and leave and move on and do what you want to do. So remember the word liberation, because that's one of the key words here. And the birds are also like your messenger between the spiritual and the earthly. So when you see birds and they look like they're just hanging around you, Spirit is saying, speak out what you want. And when they fly off, they're carrying your message to the divine. You know, making sure it gets there. All right. Connection to Egypt is coming through. Egyptian gods. The Egyptian gods originated as birds. Wow. Okay. The Egyptian soul is represented as a bird with a human head. So you have a tie to Egypt. And I could have sworn you had a past life reading where that came up as well. I don't know if you got to see your whole reading. Yeah. You're ascending. Birds represent higher levels of being. So you're starting to leave lower activities and ways and thoughts behind and ascending to a higher way of thinking and behaving and goal setting. And yeah, the birds are going to be your symbol that you're connecting to the spiritual realms. All right. It's also a symbol that you are rebirthing yourself. And you also have a lot of creativity coming through. I see you drawing. You do draw. Okay. I'm sorry. Sometimes I got to remember because I know you're on a personal level too. But I see creativity. They want you to keep doing that. It's liberating for you. It frees your. There's something in your soul that's creative and needs that. And they drew my eyes to the word nourishment. It's like nourishing for you, for your soul, to be creative. Okay. And that's what I got for you, girl, from your animal totems. Birds. That's nuts. All right. Last but not least, Afua. Learning something different about all these animals I didn't know. You know what? Since this is the last day, as a bonus, I will. Let me see. Either I'll do a golden ticket or the fortune board. I think I'll do golden tickets because they're staring in my face like golden ticket, and I can hear Tisha singing. I got a golden ticket, and so I'll do that. Oh, I'll give you it, and it's gonna be a pick a pile. So I'll set up 3. And whichever one you choose, that'll be your golden ticket. All right, here we go for... A lot of birds coming through in water energy here. All right. You have the seahorse. Right. A lot of feminine... I was going to say a lot of feminine energy coming through for all 4 of you. And the first word says feminine energy. Strength, guidance, and transformation. Also going through a transformation. I also know the seahorse to be represented sometimes as the chariot because they're like rushing, like moving forward, and you'll see like Neptune's carriage being pulled by seahorses. So I'm also getting that there's like something coming in. A message is going to come in. Wait, let me loosen this. Yeah, a message is going to come in that's going to be transformational for you. But you're already going through some kind of transformation where your feminine energy is like on 100. You're feeling very sensual or very feminine. I keep saying feminine. I'm trying to find another word. But it's like, I don't want to say sexy, but attractive or something. That's what I'm hearing. You're finding an inner strength and you're starting to feel the guidance that's being supplied towards you. Because the seahorse is a symbol of power. Okay. And it says what I just said. It was the steed of the Greek god Neptune, or Poseidon, the ruler of the sea. So your seahorse comes through as a symbol of physical and spiritual transformation. So not only do you feel spiritually as if you're changing, but also physically. Maybe you're feeling almost like the swan energy, feeling like maybe at one point you didn't see your beauty and now you're starting to really see it. Or you did see it, but maybe not the way others are seeing it now, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, very strong feminine energy coming through. Your body is starting to change too. They're saying you're going to start to realize your body's going to start, I don't know, like sexier. Like maybe you're dancing or working out, but I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're eating better. But there's something with your physical that's transforming and you're starting to feel more feminine and more sexy and sensual. Yeah. And then you have the pelican. That's why I said none of y'all could get one without a bird coming through, huh? I hope you can see it. Well, the pelican is wisdom, focus, self-sacrifice, and nurturing. Okay. Now, the pelican sacrifices a lot for their children. Okay. If a pelican, like, there's a story, and matter of fact, I knew this story, but I didn't know that it was going to be on the card, so I might as well just read it. And I could read it to the, okay, well, is it the same one I heard? All right, it has to do with the story of a pelican, like, that, I think it's a Christian story, like in Christianity, where it could not feed its children or something. or could not find food, or there was something with the pelican, I can't remember, but I know that it sacrificed itself, like it pierced itself with its own beak in order to feed its children with its blood, just to take care of their kids. And this is the trait of self-sacrifice in the Christian religion, like in belief. Okay, it's likened to that of Christ. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's where it is. Because pelicans usually partially digest their food and then they regurgitate it up for their children. Okay. So what I'm getting for you is that you have a lot of wisdom. You're getting ancient Egypt energy here too. You might feel a connection to Egypt. Okay. Yeah. All right, so what I'm getting here is there's a lot of self-sacrificing that you do for your children or your child, and a lot of wisdom that you share. And maybe you don't realize it's being picked up and it's being recognized, but it is, by spirit and by the child, that you give a lot of yourself. You're nurturing, you're still nurturing. Maybe you're going through stuff sometimes, but you don't let the child see it. And, or if she does, it's like you still stay focused on, you don't dwell on it, and you share wisdom rather than the negative. You're very nurturing, and she sees this, and for some reason spirit wanted to come through and let you know that. Okay, that all your self-sacrificing has been seen, it's acknowledged. Alrighty. So when you're feeling, kind of stuck, you can call on the energies of the pelican and the energy of the seahorse. Seahorse, especially when you want to get things moving. If you feel like things are not flowing, or you want to move forward and you feel like you need guidance or something like that for something to move forward so you can have a transformation, call on the seahorse's energy. All right, and that's what I got for you. So today, my VIPs, I hope that resonated or helped in some way. Last but not least, I will give you all a chance to get a golden ticket. Those that did hang around, y'all are the real OGs, my vets. That means that y'all was like, I'm gonna stay around because they gotta be some more wisdom. And it's a bonus day. There's no way she's just gonna end off without doing some kind of bonusy something. That means you're intuitive too. You knew to stay around. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle these. Get a pen ready if you don't got a good memory. The golden ticket cards all have angel numbers on them. That means you take that number, you Google it, and whatever message comes up for you, because sometimes it's different ones that come up at the top, you take the ones that resonate. All right. I'm going to do 3 piles. I'm going to do 3 cards, but I'm going to give you objects to choose from. Oh, they already flipped them for me, so I'll take those. Because I got a golden ticket. Is it I got a golden sunbeam and I don't remember the rest? Sorry. I try every time, I know. So anyway, I'm going to do pyramids for this choice since they're right in front of me. So if you are drawn to this pyramid here, red jasper, you can put 1 in the comments, then golden ticket number 1 will be yours. If you're drawn to this selenite pyramid, put number 2 in the comments, in the chat. Number 2 will be your golden ticket. And you cannot claim all 3. You can only claim 1. The first one that comes to your mind is the one that will really come into fruition for you. If you try to second guess, you're gonna block the bless. And number 3 is black obsidian. So you can take a deep breath, and whichever one of those crystals or numbers call to you, then that's where your golden ticket is. Okay. What almost drooled out my mouth. All right, so we're going to go on. If you chose the red jasper pyramid. Wait, I want to choose one. Let me focus. Okay. So if you chose red jasper. Okay. Your golden ticket, wow. You have angel number 8888. Okay. The end of a tough cycle, the beginning of a new fun path. You got a good golden ticket if you chose the red pyramid. I should have chose that one. I did not. Okay, so if you chose number 1, 8888 is like an abundance gate number, and you might have been going through a struggle, but that's about to flip. With this red jasper, I feel like you're gonna have some passion, some new life, like energy coming into you, where you're gonna just feel like life is fun again, or you're enjoying yourself. Tough cycle over. Alrighty. If you chose number 2, the selenite. Okay. This is the one I chose. Selenite is a cleansing crystal. And so Spirit is saying to me, there's a need to cleanse. You can spiritually cleanse. You need to cleanse out your life, cleanse out spiritually. Maybe you've been having negative thinking. I might have fell into some negative thinking every now and then this past few days. So they're just saying there's a need for you to cleanse. Selenite is also a natural cleanser, meaning it's not that difficult for you to cleanse. You can cleanse very easily if you chose number 2, like spiritually cleanse, meditate, take a spiritual bath, put some sweet waters in it, some sweet scents, wear some white, wrap up your head, and you can kind of really shed a lot of dark energies just doing that. All right, you have number 122, and the card says, your twin flame is near or with you now. And I want to scream. Oh gosh, why is it glowing like that? So if you've been looking for your twin flame and you chose number 2, maybe you are hoping for your perfect match or your perfect partner or your counterpart. They're saying that either you're already with them or they're on the way. They're very near and about to enter your life. That was cute, Spirit. All right, Pyramid 3. If you chose the black obsidian, there's a need for you to withdraw your energy, guard your energy. Black obsidian blocks negative energy. So if anybody, if you chose 3, there's a need for you to guard your energy. Maybe some people don't all have nice thoughts towards you. Maybe you take in people's energy very easily. Like you can feel you're an empath. And if somebody's feeling a certain way, you can feel it and you take it on. There's a need for you to start to guard yourself against that, like kind of block it. Maybe through meditating, I'm hearing as well. You can meditate and just see yourself restoring your energy and see maybe whatever ascended master or divine, maybe God stepping in light form and just pushing any negative energy away. All right. There's people hanging on to your energy, so don't let them drain you. And they might not even be in your presence and be draining you. Okay. And your golden ticket, your number is 911. And this is 911 message day. Wow, how in sync. Talk about synchronicities. Your message in the golden ticket says, let it go and let karma go to work. So there's something that maybe you just have to release because karma's going to take care of this person. It's going to take care of everything. Okay. You don't have to worry about it. If it's stressing you out, if it feels like it drains your energy or something like that, just let it go gradually because they're saying karma's going to go to work on it, which means karma's going to step in. And if you don't let it go, you're going to be getting some of the karma that's coming that way. Okay. That's what I got for you guys. With that said, I'm so happy to wrap up the 5 days with these great readings, with all of y'all being here with me. I really appreciate your energy if you only knew. Please remember to spread the word. If you want to see more of these, remember to share the videos. I don't mind. In fact, I encourage it. Share it. You can share my channel on your walls, Instagram, Facebook. I need to get back on Instagram. I keep telling myself I'm slacking there. But yeah, let's grow the channel. Let's grow the tribe. And let's start shifting the energy on the planet. You don't want to be the only enlightened ones. I would like a world of enlightenment so we don't have to deal with lower energies and things like that, at least not on a regular basis. But right now I feel like the tribe is glowing up. Everybody's going through a transformation. Everybody is starting to elevate, and that made me hear a line to a song, and I'm gonna take it out with that. It's time to elevate. If they're hating, baby, let them hate. They could see me shining in the shade. We done came up on them some better days. And that song is from Toby and his wife Fat. It's Day Ones. That's the name of it. All right. And that part of the song is so dope to me because it really is. It's time to elevate. And if people are hating on your elevation, let them hate. You know, even if you shade your light, they can still see it. You're still shining in the shade. And y'all about to come up on some better days if you ain't already seeing them happen before you. With that, I'm going to say peace, blessings. Y'all know what I'm saying. And all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Love you guys. I'm out.